James A says, Tone, do you think Cooper DeJean can play safety? I'm sure he can, but I don't want him to move. I want Cooper DeJean right where he is. I want Cooper DeJean right there in the nickel, because what he does is that he has the ability to roam at the nickel spot. I don't want him on the outside. At first, when we drafted him, I thought he could be a safety. And I'm not saying he can't do it, but I want him at nickel because that nickel spot allows him to affect the game in more ways than one. That's why I like him in the nickel. He can affect the game in pass coverage. He can affect the game in run defense. He knows how to he knows how to get into his run fits. He knows how to set the edge. Cooper DeJean playing the nickel allows the Philadelphia Eagles to be, or let me put you this way, Cooper DeJean playing in the slot allows the Philadelphia Eagles to stay in that nickel personnel, that nickel package on all three downs, because Cooper DeJean can play the run, because he can tackle. A lot of teams, you see play action on first down. You see teams out of the shotgun on first down. Teams are passing on first and second down. You're seeing that a lot. So Cooper DeJean allows you to hedge your bet against the run and also hedge your bet against the pass because he plays the run so well, because Zack Baun plays the run so well. You got Zack Baun and Cooper DeJean occupying space in the middle of that football field. I like our odds with Cooper DeJean and Zack Baun occupying the middle real estate. So I personally want Cooper DeJean in the slot. And from what I've heard, from what I've read, Adoree Jackson can play the run very well as well. So that's going to be another thing too, right? Not only does Kelee Ringo have to make sure he can cover, Kelee Ringo has to make sure he can play the run. Can he be trusted in those situations? Because Adoree Jackson has proven he can play the run throughout his career. One thing I do know, Kelee Ringo's not afraid to hit. DJ AK Mr. Sandman says Cooper DeJean doesn't want to stay in the slot. Outside cornerback market is way more lucrative. You can't tell me what he wants because I don't know what he wants. I'm speaking on what I want. You can't tell me what he wants. And I can't tell you what he wants either. I'm telling you what I want. Lance Elliott says slots make less money. They got to let the kids shine, either at outside corner or safety. Okay, this is what y'all failing to understand. Y'all keep talking about letting him shine as if he didn't shine in the slot. Like, I don't understand like y'all mindset with this. Y'all worrying about his pocket. I'm worrying about what's best for the team. Now, I don't know if y'all getting the cut of his check, but I'm not. I'm talking about what's best for the team. I'm talking about what's best for the team. Simple as that. All those plays that y'all saw Cooper DeJean make, all those impact plays y'all saw him make, he doesn't make those. He won't have the opportunity to make those on the outside. The way y'all see, the way he's allowed to roam and follow the guys in motion and play the run and tackle guys like Derrick Henry the way he did and make those plays on Jamar Chase the way he did and make the plays like he did in the Super Bowl. We don't get those plays. We don't get the plays that we saw from him this year if he's playing on the outside. We don't get those plays. Y'all talking about his money. Y'all getting the cut or something? Y'all know something I don't know? Y'all getting the cut? Let me know. Shit, what I got to do? What I got to do to get a cut? No, he can't do that at safety. You want to know why? Because he's too far off the ball. You put him at safety, that means you got to bring your safety down for him to make those plays. You put him in the nickel spot, he's in prime real estate to be able to drop back and go down. You want to cover the distance traveled. You want to cover the distance traveled. You put him at safety, now he has to come down. You leave him at nickel. Now he can do whatever he wants. Why would you put him at safety further away from the ball? What are we talking about? And by the way, the Eagles have shown you they will pay players what they are worth. If you are somebody they consider elite at what you do, they will pay you. They've proven that. They've shown that. Zack Baun, they paid him. Saquon Barkley, he was the leader of his job. They paid him. The Eagles have gone against the grain for the past couple seasons. If they consider you elite at your job, they will pay you. Simple as that. Simple as that. Why would you see? People got to understand, when you move a guy from another position, you're not fixing another. You're harming two. You're harming two positions. Let me give you an example. Remember when the Chiefs decided to move Joe Thuney from left guard to left tackle? Remember when they tried to do that? Because they felt like the guy they had out there couldn't get it done? They tried to fix one position and ended up sacrificing two. Joe Thuney, the guy that Josh Sweat and Milton Williams and Jalen Hunt and Nolan Smith, the guy that they took advantage of. Yeah, the guy that gave up all those sacks. Yeah. You don't try to fix one position and fuck up two. You don't do that. Kelee Ringo is an outside corner. They want Kelee Ringo on the outside. Adoree Jackson was signed here, obviously as depth, but also to keep Kelee Ringo honest, to let him know you ain't being given shit. You got to earn it. So Cooper DeJean, him in the slot, that's what they want. That's what they want. And look, if they do something different, hey, oh well, we'll see what happens. But I'm of the mindset Cooper DeJean is significantly more valuable in the slot. Significantly more valuable in the slot because he's allowed to roam. He allows the Philadelphia Eagles to play in the nickel on first, second, and third down. Most of these teams are not living in base formation. They're not living in base formation. You're seeing a lot of these teams playing in the nickel, big nickel, even at that, because they want to make sure they can still cover. There's not that many linebackers in this league that can cover consistently. It's not that many of them. You have Zack Baun who can cover. You have Cooper DeJean who can cover. There's not too many linebackers in this league that can cover, so teams are trying to find slot guys that can also defend the run and cover. They're trying to find linebackers that can defend the run and cover. It's not easy to find. So when you find a Zack Baun and a Cooper DeJean who can not only cover and play in the slot and play linebacker respectively, you got to protect the middle of the field. The Eagles have religiously gotten killed in the middle of the field. Y'all remember those days? Yeah, the Eagles getting destroyed in the middle of the field. Zack Baun and Cooper DeJean will make sure that's never an issue. That would never be an issue with those guys. All those impact plays y'all saw Cooper make came from the slot, where he's able to follow guys and travel and get creative and roam. Get in the run fits, drop back in coverage, make plays on the football, tackle in the open field. Yes. 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 That's what I want. I want Cooper DeJean in the slot. That's what I want. And based off the moves they're making, they want Kelee Ringo on the outside. They let Slay walk. They let Isaiah Rodgers walk. Isaiah Rodgers got a 2-year deal, $15 million, $8 million guaranteed. The Eagles could have paid that. They could have paid that. Let's talk about the mathematics. The Eagles could have paid that, right? Let me ask y'all a question. Based off of what Isaiah Rodgers got, 2 years, $15 million, $8 million guaranteed. 15 million, 8 million guaranteed. Do y'all think the Eagles could have paid that? Yes or no? Do y'all think the Eagles could have afforded to pay Isaiah Rodgers knowing what we know now? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. I'm asking y'all a straightforward question. Lucius keep repeating himself. I'm telling you what I want, my G. What I want. What I want. I speak for me and only me. What I want. What I want to see. What I believe. What I saw. What I saw. Yep. So they could have paid Isaiah Rodgers, why? Right? They could have paid Isaiah Rodgers, right? Why didn't they? I said what I want. I've been talking about what I want this whole time. If I misspoke, my bad. But I know what I want. You can nitpick all you want, Lucius. You can nitpick all you want. Fuck the tape. You can nitpick all you want. I know what I'm saying. I know what I want. If they could have paid Isaiah Rodgers, why did they let him walk? They let him walk because they know they got to give Keely Ringo that shot. They drafted Keely Ringo. They're developing Keely Ringo. They know Keely Ringo has to get his opportunity, but he has to earn it. 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 So, like I said, what I want to see, for people who don't understand, what I want to see Quinyon on the outside. I want to see Cooper DeJean in the slot. I want to see Keely Ringo on the outside. That's what I want to see for people who don't understand, who need clarification. That's what I want to see. Because Cooper DeJean made the plays he made in the slot where he's able to freelance, protect the middle of the football field, tackle in open space. Why would I move him to the outside? Why would I move him to the outside and harm two and risk two positions instead of one? When I got a guy in the building I've been developing. Come on, man. Come on, man. He got to earn it. Adoree Jackson is 28, I think 29 years old. He think he got something left. So Adoree Jackson is going to come in and try. And also, you got Eli Ricks who wants to fight for a job. I'm pretty sure they're going to draft a corner as well. This shit ain't being given. Keely Ringo not going to be given shit. Keely Ringo not going to be handed shit. He got to earn it. He got to go through Adoree Jackson. He got to go through Eli Ricks. He got to go through whatever corner they draft in the NFL draft this season, in the offseason. Keely Ringo got to earn it. All these moves they made, if you ask me, are signs that they're going to keep these young boys honest because they know where they want to go with this defense. They're pushing a youth movement. That's what they want. Gatekeeper Coley, I'm glad you said that, and I didn't have to say it. I'm so glad you said that, and I didn't have to say that shit. This ain't college. He don't need to be everywhere. You play where you play. The slot gives Cooper DeJean the most versatility and allows the Philadelphia Eagles to play in their nickel formation on all three downs because he can defend the run, because he can cover as well, because he can tackle in open space, because he can make plays on the football. You take the fullest advantage of Cooper DeJean's skill set in the slot. The fullest, you take the fullest advantage of his skill set in the slot. You take the full advantage of his skill set in the slot. Not anywhere else. If he's on the outside, he can't play the run like we know he can. He's going to be on the outside. But if he's in the slot, he can do whatever he wants. He'll cover. He'll defend the run. Tackle in open space. He's a weapon. Yes, he can do everything. But in order for him to do everything, he needs to be in the slot. He's a weapon. He's a weapon. He can defend tight ends. He has this. I'm so glad you brought that up. Philly 4-4, thank you. He said the way teams are moving receivers around, I want him in the slot. Who else is stopping wide receivers, tight ends, and running backs like that? That's the thing. There's nobody on our defense who can consistently stick with wide receivers, tight ends, and running backs like Cooper DeJean. There's not a single one. There's not a single one. There's not a single DB on this team outside of Cooper DeJean that can defend the running back, the tight end, and the wide receiver in the slot. Like, and why are we worrying about his fucking money? That's another thing, too. Why are we worrying about his money? As far as I'm concerned, I want Cooper DeJean here on the best price possible so we can do more with this defense. Why are we worried about his fucking money? Y'all want to give Cooper DeJean the bag, huh? Y'all want to give Cooper DeJean the whole rent money, don't you? Yeah, y'all want to give Cooper DeJean the whole bag, huh? That's what y'all want. Y'all want Cooper DeJean, what, making $20 million a year? $30 million? What y'all want? We watched it happen. Before Cooper DeJean was in the slot, that defense had a hole. Cooper DeJean came in, the whole defense took it up a level because he was able to affect the game in multiple ways. Why are we trying to rob ourselves of that? We saw a whole season of Cooper DeJean dominating the middle of the field. Why would we change that? Because you want to pay him more? Because you want to pay him more? What the fuck are we talking about? What are we talking about? Y'all want to pay him more? That's what it is? Come on, man. Yo. This is crazy. This is crazy. And ultimately, we don't know what they're going to do in the end. That's the funny thing about it. We don't know what they're going to do in the end, but I know what I would do. That's all. That's why I do content, because I talk about what I would do. I talk about what I want to see. I talk about the things I care about. You know what I mean?